Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another most interesting and for me, one of the most awaited interview that I would have. And when I say this, it is backed by a lot of reasons that you will unveil. Normally हम stars के बारे में बहुत कुछ unveil करते हैं. इस interview के पीछे की कहानी आज इस interview में हम unveil करेंगे. So उससे पहले let me tell you थोड़ी सी hint about my guest tonight. Okay, so where do I begin with? An actor, an adventurer, someone who loves to write, someone who loves to direct. So he's done so many things and that well, nailed every aspect of whatever he has done. And I am not exaggerating it. So without wasting much time, I want to introduce you to one of my favorite celebrity, actor, Adnan Khan.
Woohoo! I give my own cheer.
So Adnan, welcome to Starry Secret.
What's up?
Amazing. I'm so excited for this interview to get started.
Let's do it.
So a couple of days back, I was just scrolling through Instagram and I happened to see one particular reel. Okay? And there was this scene of episode number apparently 34, 35 of the show that you're doing, Katha Ankahee. And this episode was where, you get to know the truth about Katha and then there's this, oh my God, you should see this guy acting, his heart out there. I could see his eyes emoting so many things and it was like, I was frozen there. I mean, I'm not again exaggerating that, but this is what I felt at that very moment. That was the time I thought, okay, और तो जानना पड़ेगा इनके बारे में, और तो research करनी पड़ेगी. I want to know more about this person. And then it was, I think, around 1 at night in the morning, okay? And then I started my research until 6 in the morning, I was doing the same. I was binge watching Katha Ankahee, थोड़े से before episodes and थोड़े से after episodes. I think around 10, 12 to मैंने binge watch किए. Then I started seeing a lot of other interviews and I was like, एक interview तो मेरे लिए भी बनता है then. Okay, so when it comes to acting, एक HR का profession, अच्छी खासी settled job, Dubai में एक अलग lifestyle, having Bentley cars and those things like that. Then you decide to come back to India, pursue acting, struggle and continue that struggle for 8 long years consecutively and still not give up. And then upon to doing such amazing shows back to back and then smashing them with his amazing acting. What is happening? What are you doing, Adnan?
You know what's the funniest thing? While you're going through it, even right now, it doesn't, like in my head, to me, it's not so fancy. It's just...
So they say halwai ko apni mithai pasand nahi aati. Apparently it could be the same.
Maybe. Yeah, but so first of all, I'm going to correct something. It wasn't my Bentley. My best friend owned the Bentley.
Okay.
Lalit, what's up, bro? Secondly, I started realizing I wasn't happy. I had a fantastic life in Dubai. I had a massive social circle. I was really popular. School, college, post that, I had a decent job, but I wasn't happy. Like we would party like crazy and it was the best clubs in the world, the best restaurants in the world. Like I've seen the life, right? But I wasn't happy. Like I'd wake up on a Saturday and just feel like shit. So I'm like, something's wrong. I need to figure this out. Luckily, God threw the movie at me. He's like, this idiot will not understand. And I saw a film which changed my life, which is 7 pounds.
7 pounds.
Yeah, 7 pounds. I just saw it and I was so moved. And then I came here. I think why I didn't quit, this is maybe something I'm realizing myself. the reason I didn't give up for 8 years, first of all, I sucked for the first 4.5 years because I didn't know A of acting. I thought it was the easiest thing in the world. It isn't. But I think I didn't give up because I gave up a lot. Like, if you play poker, if you put in a lot of money in the pre-flop, you're going to go till the river. You know what I mean? Like, if like there's too much that you've invested, before the move happens, I quit my job, I left everything behind. I left my family. So itna kuch de deta, I said, ab wapas nahi jana hai. So I guess I was just, and I have some of the best people around me. There's very few of them, there's like 5, 6 of them. 2 or 3 of them are my friends, my mother, my beautiful mother, and a rock star of a brother. These 5 people kind of like guided me and took me away from being negative, made me positive, like just their words, their harsh love sometimes, all of that. So I guess that's why I didn't quit. I'm lucky. I'm just very lucky. When I say this, trust me, I'm very lucky.
A lot of people in their workspace, irrespective of whatever work they do, they run through certain rejections, criticism, and even you've had your own share while, right after the Dubai thing and coming here for a job, for acting purpose and all of that. And then, how did you battle that out? Wasn't that disheartening? Did you ever have that feeling, what has happened? Like, I had this kind of lifestyle, and now if there's an audition I'm going through, and if things are not working the way I want it to be, how did that not bother you?
Who says it doesn't bother me right now? Like, whoever I am, it breaks you. Whoever you are, I don't know. You just learn to deal with it better. You just learn to like, okay, let it flow, let the pain flow. Rejection, let's simplify it for anyone who's watching. Starting out in whatever field you're starting out. The first time you get rejected, the first time you mess up, you get embarrassed, people make fun of you, the criticism and all of that. It breaks you, and like you stay in it for a while, and then if you're really in it, you don't give up. Like, you don't quit. But coming back to the point, till today, criticism breaks me till today. There are days like, on about, being very honest right now, I've won like a few awards, 6 maybe, less 5, 7, I'm not sure. In about 80% of those stages, I felt like an imposter. I said, these guys are crazy. Why are they awarding me? Are they out of their mind? Because I see in front of me such amazing talent. I'm like, what? Why? You guys, like, I'm like, why are they calling me, man? What is this? So coming back to the point, I've kept myself, the world has kept me very humble. The first 4.5 years, all I heard was that, no. So those no's have kept me very humble. Now, the downside is that criticism still breaks me till today. But the upside is that I always want to learn. Like, I haven't gotten complacent. Like, you'll see me maybe a day, like half a day, I'll be a little complacent. Then I'm like, no, yo, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? The goal is so far. The goal is Palme d'Or. The goal is an Oscar. Yeah, I know it sounds far-fetched, but that's the goal. So if itna dure, you can't like chill and shit.
Then it also takes a lot because कुछ किस्से जो मैंने सुने आपके कि जब किडनी स्टोन हुआ था, आई थिंक सर्जरी करा कर आए थे, फिर यू वेंट टू द जिम, तो एक अलग लेवल का फितूर चाहिए होता है उसके लिए.
You just need to be a little mad. You're putting a lovely word to it. It was just craziness. You see, okay, that particular story, I did the surgery. I had 8 kidney stones. One was stuck. So they did a surgery. I came back home that evening. And this ad guy had called me. And he said, Adnan, you have an audition tomorrow. I said, listen, bro, just come. Okay, I've come from the hospital. Can we do this day after? He's like, no. Now, I will tell you this. There is a 99% chance I'm not going to get that ad, right? Because ads, there's a very specific fine-tuning stuff going on to it. Yeah. But I just couldn't live with myself if I missed that audition, you know? Like, I don't have work. I am close to being broke. No, sorry, I was broke, not close. So I was broke. And I don't have work. And how can I miss an audition? So what I told myself was, okay, the audition's tomorrow, kal 4 baje. Right now it's 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm sitting at home. I remember the anesthesia in my mouth hadn't worn off. Like I'm like, I can't taste my tongue. What is this feeling? No, it wasn't that bad, but it was fun. So I said, okay, if I need the energy to go tomorrow, my body needs to get ready right now. So I went straight to the gym. With anesthesia in my mouth, I went straight to, abhi surgery. I went to the gym and I'm lifting weights and all that.
That's what it's trained.
No, but it's, I have been blessed to understand, to learn that the human body is capable of madness, magic. Like genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you, this body, this brain, we are capable of madness. Like you've got stories like Manji and shit. That is so inspiring to me. Like a man broke a mountain. Like just see, you're saying, okay, Adnan did 8 years, didn't give up. A man broke a mountain with a pickaxe. Like when I heard this story, I said, I can go for with kidney stones, no kidney stones, I'm going for this audition. Stuff like that, you know. I believe that बहुत पहले से. अभी भी बहुत believe करता हूँ. मैं बहुत believe करता हूँ. सबको, like I force my belief on you. I'll be like, come on, you can do it. You'll be dying. And I'll be like, run. Stuff like that. So I believe in us a lot. Like I believe in the human being a lot. And ठीक है, कल audition है, जाना है. So I went to the, yeah.
ये particular जो interview is going to be highlight of a lot of cumulative things that I've got to know about him.
मैं बहुत I have told these guys, मैं बहुत philosophy बांटता हूँ. बहुत हर इंटरव्यू में जाता हूँ, मैं बोलता हूँ इस बार नहीं करूँगा. इस बार I'm going to answer the questions yes, no, hi, hello. I'm going to end.
No, and this particular interview I wanted to do that because I'll tell you why. So there are a lot of people out there, and I include myself into it. So everybody runs through certain situation in some point in time in your life, in anybody's life. At that point in time, you need that one particular motivation. If that comes from within, great, because most of the time it does. But then you need some little kind of push. Maybe kisi friend ka, maybe kisi family member ka. Maybe you just need that one little push to remind you that, okay, you can do this.
Yeah.
This can work.
Yeah.
At that point in time, not just tall words, but somebody's experiences. That is, he can. I can.
Yeah.
At least to a certain extent, I can.
Yeah.
And I think that is something which I'm trying to bring across through this interview, because there are a lot of people, I'm sure, going to see this. Because I know one little story of yours that people go gaga, like Viaan Raghuvanshi and all, and I've seen that happen. So if it reaches out to so many people, उसमें से एक भी अगर inspire होता है, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I can take that. मेरी philosophy बांटूंगा मैं. चलो.
बिल्कुल. Let's do it. एक quote है. बताया था आप ही ने कहीं तो. Shahrukh Khan finds opportunities in every problem. You people find problems in every opportunity.
Yes.
ये किसने कहा, क्यों कहा, उसके बाद something moved within you, and then what happened? Because I've researched so much, I know things, but I want you to tell in detail about it.
So I went to meet somebody from my industry, and at that point of time, he was probably the most influential and powerful person in my network that I was going to meet.
Okay.
And what did you hear in the? How much did I say in the last interview is what I'm trying to remember. मैंने कितना information दिया था पिछली बार? मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है.
Okay, I'll tell you this thing off camera. So there's this sort of casting couch experience.
अच्छा, I've said that much. चलो तो बोल देता हूँ. ठीक है. इतना बोल दिया तो फिर बोल दूँगा. हाँ.
Okay. Bring it on.
Yeah. So there was this. He was the most powerful and influential person I was about to meet in my network, and I was warned of some of his previous behaviors, but I still went because I know I can handle it. And I went, and it started out very normally. I met this gentleman, and it started out very normally. And then like, hi, how? Okay, let's ask a few questions. Let me get to know you a little better. And he's like, okay, so what do you think of, personal relation? I'm putting it very politely, but he indirectly implied a personal relationship with another gentleman. I said, yo, listen, that's not me. That's not my style. I would be sitting in Prithvi cafe looking at all the young actors and looking at all these people and wishing that I had done things differently and all. But I'm very lucky. The angels kept whispering in my ear, like, just sleep. Wake up tomorrow and we'll figure shit out.
Oh, nice.
I need to stop saying shit. We figure stuff out.
That's the Gen Z stuff, and we represent that.
Who told me? My brother told me. He's like, Adnan, stop saying shit in interviews, man. Like, he had to warn me and stuff.
We are cool about it.
I'm telling you, so anyways, yeah. But the point is that, yeah, I went through that incident. It messed me up for one night. But I didn't have enough time or energy to waste on that. Like, I was just like, okay, let me try. I don't know my future, but I'm only going to find out if I try. So yeah, take care. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter to me that much. It didn't. It's not like I didn't let it matter to me. I'm not someone like that. It just didn't matter to me of what he said, and because I knew that's not true. And somehow I knew something would come. कुछ तो पता था, कुछ तो feeling थी, कुछ तो आएगा.
And when did Ishq Subhan Allah happen? And then after seeing so much in those years, I know that one fine day when you either get the call or know that, okay, you're selected for this role and it's going to be this platform and all of that. What was the feeling? How was the emotion? And how did that turn you?
You know, I'm really bad with stuff like this. So when the call came, it was nothing. It was just like, oh, thank God, I'm going to be able to pay my bills. Because the bills had amounted to so much that I owed so many people. I was broke for so long. And all of that, like it was just like, yo, my bills are going to stop, man. It was that. You want to know something weird? I'm going to stray away a little bit from the point, but one of the moment that you're talking about where I just sat and I was like, it happened in Katha Ankahee actually. Ishq Subhan Allah, I was so caught up in not messing up and just making sure everything is okay, because things had become so turbulent in my life, in the sense of, like, as I said, bills, and like, I'm 28, haven't done anything. I'm 28, like that was just the biggest thing. I'm 28 and I haven't done anything. You know, so getting all that. So Ishq Subhan Allah came and went, and I wasn't able to take a step back and say, okay, oh shit, what is happening? But that happened in Katha Ankahee, and it was a beautiful moment. I was driving my car back, and somebody told me, oh wow, you're such a natural actor. That messed me up. Because I've been criticized so much for my work before. Even now I am. It's not like I'm free of criticism. But that, I was driving my car back, and even though I'm so spiritual, like I'm super spiritual, I believe God is my homie, and afterlife, all of that stuff, that's what I believe, and I pray 5 times a day, all of that stuff is happening, I'm like there. And I believe He can do the impossible. He's created the heavens, He's all that stuff, right? But that day when that happened, I was driving my car, I was like, shit, man, impossible is, like, nothing is impossible. Because today I heard the one line I genuinely believed I would never hear. I
second that person, whoever said that.
Oh. I'm not great with
Taking compliments?
when it comes to my acting, I'm not, yeah. So anyways,
We
but yeah.
sail in the same boat though. But here the tables have turned, so yeah, I mean, I can go praising all over, and I don't know why, ever since I've seen that episode, I've been very intrigued.
Major credit, sorry to interrupt you. Major credit for that episode. Trust me when I say this. I was working with a genius. I kid you not. My director, genuinely, Ravi Bhushan sir, is like a rock star.
I could see that.
It's him, man. What you're seeing is him. Trust me on this. The refining of the performance, Adnan, no, cut out the extra. No, Adnan, this has to go more. No, Adnan, all of that is him. It's like, I genuinely think, कोई भी होता ना मेरी जगह, a professional actor, someone who knows little bit nuances of acting, Ravi sir would have pulled that out of him, because that's the kind of human being he is. Like, that's the perfection. He's made me do things I didn't think were possible. So major credit to that scene that you're talking is Ravi sir. Trust me on this.
Okay, so something off camera that I would really want you to go back to see that episode 35 particularly. No, man.
I don't even like it, you know that?
No, but I'll tell you one thing. It was an emotional scene and everything of that sort. That is where the acting ability, skill, that finesse is what.
हो गया गलती से मुझे तो you know after I did the scene I'll share with you something else. When I finished the scene I was driving back. When I drive back I have my moments because I have like a 15-minute drive.
Okay.
I was driving back and I was like, God, I pray to God, like I was genuinely from my heart praying to God that people don't make fun of me after I finished the scene, because I didn't know what I did. For the first time I was so out of myself. I was not there, like I was just out of it, so I had absolutely no control and no idea at what I'd done. So I was like, listen, I don't want praises. Just please don't let people say what have you done. Like just that, because it was so. But Ravi sir was there to guide me, and today you're sitting and talking about that scene. That's crazy. But that's how he works also, and that's Ravi sir.
Throughout the show, it's been like quite a journey now. Any particular scene that you find most challenging to perform? Now, except this, though, I can have altogether one complete episode just talking about that particular episode. But other than that, let's digress a little bit.
Yes, please.
So, which other particular scene you
That I find challenging.
And that also would have helped the inner actor within you, like as you mentioned about your director, and very often you mention about this.
Yeah, because I know.
तो कोई एक ऐसा learning lesson जो वो एक particular scene करके आपको लगा हो कि okay, now this has turned me as an actor, वो एक level मेरा इस यहाँ तक क्या आ गया है.
It was a scene where I come and apologize to Katha. She's leaving, she's resigning. I apologize to her, and then I motivate her, right?
Yes.
And that scene definitely fits the bill of what you just asked, because first of all, he didn't let go. I was messing up in that scene. The part where I have to motivate her, I was messing up. I just couldn't do it. Like I wasn't getting it. And he's like, no. And when you start to mess up, an actor starts to, I don't know about other people, but I start to improvise a little bit. Like I try, because the brain's just trying somehow to get it. So he's like, no, the words, for the first time I'm telling you, the words are excellent. I want you to say this. Just say this. And ek baar karan, nahi. Adnan, go take 10 minutes, go. No, I want you to say it. Go. He's not letting it go. And in my head, I'm like, yo, man, like first your ego is like, it's trying to protect you, right? So it's like, yo, man, this guy, like, why can't he just let it go? Like, this is what I am. This is what I can do. Why is he not letting it go? But then I went out, got my head a little straight and all that, and I came back and I did it. And I did it the way he wanted, and he started clapping. And that scene, when I finished it, made me believe that I was capable of more. And that is the biggest lesson up until that point. Like, that was the biggest thing I took away. Like, I was like, oh shit, I can, yeah. Like, if tomorrow, if Sanjay Leela Bansali sir calls me, I can do it. Yeah, like, so that was, and it was him, Ravi sir. Yeah, he made me do something in that scene.
It's beautiful. While you were mentioning that you are very, very spiritual, my research said that you practice meditation 40 minutes a day on daily basis.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for quite a time.
3 years now, 3.5 years. Sometimes when I'm late for work, it becomes 10, 15 minutes, but yeah, that's
You still don't miss the...
No.
Is that helpful?
Of course, man. Oh,
How?
changes your life, like...
Elaborate a bit.
Changes your life. I just wish people would understand what meditation is. I just wish their lives would change. I was, first of all, I had an issue since when I was a kid with my anger. I know everyone says, everyone talks about the anger, but I had a very weird kind of an anger. You wouldn't see me angry for 3 months, 4 months, not at all. Like where I should be frustrated, irritated, you wouldn't see me. But then I would be, when my outburst would happen, it was literally like a bad thing. Like it's the worst kind of thing, right? I had that incident and then I was like, I need to do something. And randomly some girl who's a friend of mine, Isha from Bangalore. Isha is a friend of mine from Bangalore, right? Never calls me, never speaks to me. She calls me one day, she's like, I don't know why I feel like telling you should do meditation.
Oh.
I was like, what the hell? I've been thinking about it, all right, for a while. I did it once or twice in 3-4 years. It kind of worked. I don't know. But okay, since she said okay. And that time I used to listen to Joe Rogan's podcast a lot. And Wim Hof had come and there was this reel or short story about Wim Hof and his meditation and how I could do it. And I did it. And because it was a physical meditation, it started to work for me. And I started practicing that twice a day.
Stuff and all.
Yeah, it's hyperventilating in a way, in a round of 30, and then you hold your breath and you release it. So you can go up to 3 minutes of holding your breath, which is fantastic. And you literally get high, which I just did recently. I never got high for 3 years. Yeah, you can, like literally you get high. Like it's a feeling like you're like, oh my God, what just happened? I was doing that for a year, and then I chanced upon another video of all these celebs. The gorgeous, I forget her name. I love her, man. The one from Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's love interest. She's so beautiful, man. Oh my God. Anyway, she's like, okay, she practices transcendental meditation. And then Jerry Seinfeld and a couple of others spoke about it. And I was like, look, I'm already doing that. Let me try this. Let me mess with this. I started messing with that. So the first 20 minutes was Wim Hof, and the next 20 minutes is transcendental meditation. And I started getting a lot more calmer. I had a vice, which I will not speak about, but I had a vice which I quit without a problem. I was addicted to something and I quit it without a problem. When I'm telling you, I was addicted for 8 years to something and I quit it without a single, like, the next day withdrawal, like, oh, I need, no, none of that. And this is all meditation. The anger problem that I tell you about has 99% been deleted, dealt with. It was a problem that my own family used to say, listen, there's nothing we can do about it. You've been like this since you were a kid. Like since I was 9 years old, I had like episodes of these weird outbursts of anger and stuff. That went away. I became a lot more calmer. I became a lot more confident. I started really enjoying life like a lot. And my sleep, I love my sleep. My sleep is so impeccable now. It's so gorgeous. I go on the bed, I'm out. Like there's no thinking. Before it wasn't the case.
That's a blessing actually.
Meditation. I'm not going to say meditation is the only thing that's helping me, but it all started with meditation. Yeah. I'm like meditate. Like somebody in my family was telling me abhi 2-3 din pehle, they're like, oh yeah, we take no Valium. They said Restil or something to sleep. And I'm just like, what? Why? You don't look like, why are you taking a tablet to sleep? No. I'm like, meditate, please meditate. Like if you see, like today, I'm so proud, and I want people to know that gorgeous, beautiful sleep is possible. Just put your goddamn phone away 1 hour before bed and just chill. You'll sleep like a baby. Like, so this is all from, yeah.
So though I also am into meditation, but then just for some Gen Z out there, there's a question coming on behalf of them. Do you think they find it a little outdated?
No, I don't think it's outdated at all for them. I just think it requires something that they, at the moment, society and they themselves are unable to deal with, which is to be in the moment. Because meditation is kind of makes you, the first initial stages of meditation is quite boring. Getting bored is out of the question for people. But some of the most fascinating stuff comes when you're bored, you know? Some of the most, like your mind needs to be quiet and all that. So coming back to what you're saying, no, I don't think they think it's outdated. I just think it requires a certain level of patience, which at the moment is dwindling. Yeah.
Well said. With this, before ending this particular segment, I am curious to know about this thing. Again, in one of your interviews, you've mentioned, when asked, what are you most afraid of?
What did I say?
कि अगर मेरे सपने अधूरे रह गए और मैं मर गया तो मैं जानना चाहती हूँ वो क्या सपने.
That's changed, by the way. That answer's changed now. But I will give you the answer. The answer was, at that time when I said that, I have like these 7 or 8 stories in my mind. These beautiful, gorgeous stories, which I know they're sublime. The stories that I have in my head. And I would really like for them to come out.
Maybe one of them?
So I just finished a short film I directed. It's out. It's like in post-production. It was about a young priest who loses faith in God because of the sins he's been doing. The sins have been weakening his faith, and he decides, he's like, if I'm a sinner, I can't have faith. I can't have God at the same time. You can't have both at the same time in you. So he decides to give up his faith and he gets his faith back. That's just one of them. But I've got like a couple more. Like I'll give you another one. I really want to do like a nice war movie on Genghis Khan. Like I'm so fascinated with this gentleman. I'm so fascinated with this human being that I want to do a movie on him. Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a couple, and I'm very fascinated with fantasy, magic and tales. Like I get very excited. Like I'll give you an example. I recently found out, I don't know how far it's true. This might be, please forgive me, you scholars and you guys who will grab my throat. But I just found out in Islam itself, there was like, Islam speaks about, now I don't know if the scholars speak about it or who speaks about it, but I just heard this one line that there were supposed to be two races. There's like the jinns, and there's the human beings, but there was a race before the jinns, which are called Been. So like the minute I heard this, I was like, yo, what did they look like? And what were they like? Like apparently the Been were creating chaos, and they were creating a lot of problems, and the jinn was sent to deal with them. I don't know if this is true. Again, all of you want to shoot me after this. I don't know if this is true. Just heard it yesterday or day before. So like I get very curious. I'm like, oh shit, what do they look like, man? Like what kind of monsters are we talking about? Like, you know how this, I get very fascinated with stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a couple of ideas. That was the answer that time. But now, you want to know the truth? The thing has changed with, I'm afraid, I'm really afraid that I will not be able to help the people that deserve, who were meant to get my help, because of my own selfishness. Like I believe when you really get something, like when God gives you some success, it is not only meant for you, it's also meant for people. You're supposed to, like, you get it for a reason. So I just hope I don't mess up my reason. Like, I hope before conking off and before meeting my maker, I hope I'm able to, that's aajkal ka funda hai.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just...
As much as I don't feel like wrapping up this segment, but time constraint की वजह से ये particular segment तो यहीं पे रोकना पड़ रहा है. But इसके साथ एक good thing is also that we get to meet him very soon back again for this particular section.
Okay.
I hope so.
All right.
You'd love to come back with this gossip question round. And now that इतना थोड़ा सा एक heavy dose of philosophy हो गया है सब में, let's have some fun, amazing, interesting conversation. And to that, we get on to our challenge round.
Challenge round, bring it on. If it's Hindi movies, it's going to be a problem.
Let's see, let's figure it out in that round. So,
I'll
getting
cheat.
back to you with challenge round on Starry Secrets, powered by Winmatch. Here we enter the challenge round for Starry Secrets, powered by Winmatch. Are you ready, Adnan?
Born ready, baby. Let's do it.
Lovely. So, एक छोटा सा rule है. You can answer the question, you can dodge the question, that's up to you. But if you dodge the question, this calls for a penalty.
If I get it wrong?
Then also it calls for a
Hey,
penalty.
yaar.
And then I'll get the andaza if you're genuinely saying it or not, and then that will call for a penalty. Simple.
Basically, Adnan is getting a lot of penalties.
Ah, okay.
So,
Let's check it out in this session. Okay, getting started. In your opinion, which is more important in the industry, talent or connections?
talent.
What's your take on the ongoing debate of nepotism in Bollywood?
Listen, I'm tired of this, okay? It is what it is. If that's the case, you got to work around it. You've got people who are breaking that flow. You've got another medium, the internet, the Netflix, the Amazon, all of that, which don't really care at all who your dad is. All they care is what you can do. So I'm done with this.
Okay. Can you recall a moment in your career when you felt like giving up and you pushed through it?
I think every day. Yeah, there's so many. Okay, I don't know if this counts as a give up or no, but but this is a better story. No, but you did ask, give up. So there was a problem in my family, and I couldn't help because I was here. I couldn't do anything because I wasn't earning. I wasn't doing anything, and it had been 5 years, I think. Yeah, 6. I think it was just before Ishq Subhan Allah. I think so. And my mom's like, "You listen. It's done. 5 years. You've not done anything. Like, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but it's not happening for you. Maybe it's time we head back because we need to fix this problem back home in Dubai." And I gave up in that moment. I said, "Okay, let's go back. But just give me till December. Nothing happens, I'll go back." And my friend was telling me, my best friend Manny, one of my best friends, Manny, was telling me, he's like, "Yo, what are you doing? What's wrong with you?" No. It's like, "I'm sorry, I have to go back." But I gave up not because it wasn't happening, I gave up because of love. The problem back home was in my family and it needed to be fixed. And yeah, that's the only time I gave up. Yeah.
Okay. What's the most exaggerated rumor or gossip you've heard about yourself?
I was married to Shivani, I was married to Monica, I have a bungalow. I wish the third one was true.
Okay.
And I was like, and that time I wasn't earning that much. And this YouTube video is like, "Oh, he's earning like so much." I was like, why can't they be true, man? The last two, let them be true. No, what's the problem? Yeah.
What's your guilty pleasure movie or a TV show that you wouldn't admit to watching?
Interstellar. Guilty pleasure movie. I watched it 3 days ago in the cinema, in laser IMAX, and I think it's the closest to being a perfect film. If there is ever such a thing. Like, if you ask me right now, then give me your top. It's very hard for me to answer, but because I saw this in IMAX, my God, what a movie, man. What a movie, man. Yeah, so that's my guilty pleasure. And Big Short, that I realize is my guilty pleasure. Every time I watch it, it's just a fantastic film. From start to end, it's like, I've seen it, but it's, yeah, these two, surprisingly.
Interesting.
And I don't know if you can count guilty pleasure as anime. I watch a lot of anime. Right now I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen and Bleach. Bleach is like, Netflix, you messed it up, man. Wallah. Jujutsu Kaisen is really good. Yeah, so anime is my guilty pleasure. Like, I just switch off, I just watch it. Yeah.
Your smile says it all.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Like, there are very few times, there's like, very few times in my life I get this emotional and I say a Hindi bad word. I don't abuse.
Okay.
I've quit. I don't use cuss words in my vocabulary.
Okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
That anger issue I was speaking about, with that, my cussing has gone. It's gone.
Okay.
But when I get really emotional, watching something, I get up and I say one Hindi.
Okay.
And recently it happened with, surprisingly it happened with one episode of Bleach. But yeah, oops, yeah.
Okay.
One saw that. So yeah, my guilty pleasure is anime.
Okay, so इसी के साथ बहुत ही अमेजिंग मज़ेदार चैलेंज राउंड खत्म होता है, लेकिन जैसे कि मैं बोलती हूँ कि every end is the beginning of a new beginning. So एक interesting round खत्म होने के बाद this calls for another interesting round, which is again my favorite, rapid fire. सारे rounds मेरे favorite है. Rapid fire because it's rapid and full of fire. Only on Starry Secrets, powered by Winmatch with Adnan Khan. Are you ready?
Born ready, baby.
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
Okay. Who's your favorite cricket player in the Indian
Kohli.
team World 2023? Okay,
Kohli.
great. What's your World Cup 2023 final match prediction?
I don't even know who's playing.
Okay. Your thoughts on connection between cricket and Bollywood?
Very close.
Oh, whatever. Name a cricketer you'd love to see in a Bollywood movie.
Kohli.
If you could be a cricketer for a day, who would you be?
Kohli.
Oh. Which Bollywood actor do you think is going to be a successful cricketer? Bollywood actor or successful cricketer?
Gulshan 9. He's a friend.
Okay. Favorite cricket-themed movie?
Favorite cricket-themed movie? Lagan, any day.
Last movie that made you cry?
Interstellar.
Your all-time favorite movie quote?
There's so many.
Quick.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Unbroken. If I can take it, I can make it.
Okay, lovely. A film that significantly impacted your life. Interstellar नहीं बोल सकते.
7 pounds changed my life.
एक और.
Pursuit
You
of
heard that
Happiness.
many times.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Lovely. Name a classic movie you think every Gen Z should watch.
Mughal Azam.
Okay, interesting movie fact that most of the people don't know and you know.
It took 10 years and all of what Asif Sahab had to make Mughal Azam.
Amazing. One thing you'd steal from a co-star's vanity van.
One thing I would steal from a co-star's vanity, Aditi's Crocs. I think they're so cool.
Share a hilarious on-set blooper. अरे?
मेरे को खुद हंसी आ जाती है.
Quick, we are eager to hear that.
I can't. It's PG-18. I really can't tell you the story. I can't. I just can't. It's very bad.
Who's the funniest person in the industry?
Right now, I think it's Samar Virani,
Okay.
my co-star.
Yeah? Your dream co-star and why?
At the moment, there's 3. There's Alia Bhatt, but very professionally. She's
Alia
a
Bhatt.
gorgeous performer.
Okay.
Gorgeous performer. Kiara Advani, same thing.
Okay.
And Jennifer Winget is slightly a little more because she's very hot.
Jennifer Winget?
Yeah. I think
Lovely.
she's beautiful.
We are going to do Gullimat also. Penalty free me.
What is Gullimat of?
Jennifer's song.
Oh, okay. No, I don't even know. How Abhi, I know with the Arab person. Yeah, I saw a video of that. That's cool.
We're going to do that. Your dream vacation destination.
Switzerland, Alaska.
Your memorable fan encounter.
There's so many. No, that's unfair. I would say I'll say it's a message from this guy from Dubai, and it was what he wrote in the message. And this one girl who I speak to very regularly, Vibha. I'll take her name, Vibha. She once saw this koi scene Katha Ankahee mein, and then she sent me. She's not Muslim, but she sent me a prayer in Islam protecting me from people's bad eye after that performance. That messed me up.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, man, that messed me up.
Your favorite book and why?
Right now, oh man, Kite Runner definitely messed me up. Ayn Rand's The Fountainhead, definitely. And right now I'm reading this lovely book called Autumn Blossoms, written by Gajra ma'am. And it's about women, and I'll be very honest, I'm like, yo, why am I reading, what are these emotions and wives and kids? But then, 5th story, like by the time I reached the 5th story, it shook me. I was like, oh, this is a cool book. So that's become my favorite right now.
Amazing. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would
Genghis Khan. And I'm going to give you more. No, I can't stop at one. Of
Sure.
course.
Bring it on.
Our beautiful prophet, peace be upon him, Jesus Christ. Then even our older prophets, because some of them are supposed to be 18 meters tall. Like I would love to hang with them. There's this like a civilization which is the community of Ad, which was they were the strongest human beings ever. I want to meet these guys as well. Who else would I like to meet in terms of people? Very interesting. I would like to see Hitler's childhood for some reason. I want to see if I'm right about like he was messed up and all that. Haven't done too much research, but like I have a feeling. Then also some of these crazy warriors. Alexander the Great. I would love to sit and talk to this guy. Achilles. Yeah. A few. Like there's quite a few. I love why I'm telling you this is because my dream. Superpower. Let's say my dream superpower is the ability to time travel because I want to go back in the past, not the future. Don't give me future. Give me past because I want to see how each civilization lived. Go back even way like, animals, dinosaurs. I want to see all this.
Why do I feel you're going to make a movie on that as well soon?
On? Yeah, there's an idea there. Yeah, you're right.
Great. Any go-to karaoke song?
Go to karaoke song. Savage Garden guy? I'll be your wish, I'll be your dream, I'll be your fantasy. That one, and then there's another one. The one that I really like, man. That's my favorite karaoke song. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. No, not that one. Oh, I can't remember it right now, man. I can't remember it right
So
now.
a revelation, he's an actor, he's a director, he's a script writer and also a singer.
Don't you dare say that. When I sing, people close their ears. Abhi set pe kya hua,
I
Samar?
loved it.
Thank you. But you know what happened recently? Okay, a blooper. So Samar, for some reason, was in full mood to sing. Set pe, abhi cut hua hai. Director went out, lights changed, so he's in full mood to sing. So he starts singing, and then he shoves the mic in my face. I'm like, listen, no, I'm not doing this. He's like, no, ga. And I got caught up in the moment. I was like, okay. And I started singing Dil Se. My creative came from, to exactly 20 seconds later, she comes around, she's like, I was like, okay. So yeah.
Okay, your favorite movie soundtrack?
Interstellar, Hans Zimmer, any day.
Okay, some Gen Z lingo questions. What does FOMO stands for?
Fear of missing out.
Okay. What's the meaning of lit in Gen Z language?
Like, I can explain to you, like, it's lit, bro. That is sick. Like, I get the meaning of it, yeah. And that's not Gen Z, yo. If you Gen Z think that you guys got this, listen, yo, chill, okay? We had lit way back in the day, now stop.
Oh, lovely. Explain vibe check.
White check.
Vibe.
Vibe check. I know what vibe means, and vibe check means you're finding out what kind of, if you guys vibe on the same way, should am I?
How true is that?
Obviously, na, yo.
Dispute.
I got this, man. I just turn this way and talk.
Okay. There are a few things you
I told you rapid fire, I'm good at.
Okay, define YOLO.
YOLO, you will only live once, which is stupid.
Okay. Cloud chaser, what's that?
Dream, cloud? Did you say
Yes.
cloud or cloud?
Cloud.
Cloud chaser, chasing like cars and money and all the big stuff and stuff like that, right? You want some cloud.
Gen Z uses the term savage very often.
Again, that is not your term. Please, my friend, I've been playing Dota and I've been gaming for a very, very long time. Savage is not you. Yeah.
Then how about slay?
Again, please, just say, what's this thing? Good.
So, this was the rapid fire. Starting में बहुत rapid, ending में बहुत fire.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So good. Yeah.
Oh, no. So, this was Winmatch presents Starry Secrets ka rapid fire, and we're going to see you next in the Agla segment, which is what stars have to say about the star. So, let's hear it out. So, what the predictions? A little bit more in the tarot reading session.
Oh, so what star? So, okay, let's do it.
Read on?
Yeah.
Awesome. So here we are in another fun segment of Winmatch presents Starry Secrets. इस segment में we try to understand what stars have to say about the star. Okay. So let's hear it from the occult master, Dr. Pranjal Sharma. And I'm so excited to know more about a few things for Adnan.
Okay.
So can I ask some questions on his behalf?
For sure.
Awesome.
I will request you to put your left hand on the cards. Excellent.
Okay. Firstly, career perspective, if any tarot guidance, if there's anything. Any new interesting big project coming up? A big Bollywood movie, a Sanjay Leela Bhansali movie. I have so many questions. I'm freaked.
Career cards are really very nice. Yeah, he will be having big projects in his hand. And maybe, by next year, you can have some international project also. Or a project which is made over here, but it is broadcasted over there or something like that. But some international vision for you, it is very good. And films, like main Bollywood films, it is going to take some time. But small OTTs or something like that, absolutely no looking back. It's in the flow.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, another question. So, I'm very intrigued to know. How does this relationship, love life looks like? Is there any off-screen katha we are seeing?
I think right now he's very conscious about his career, so he's focusing over there. कभी कभी थोड़ा बहुत टाइम पास इधर उधर कर लेते हैं, बट मेन फोकस उनका अभी तो काम पर ही है. तो मुझे नहीं लगता ऑफ स्क्रीन कोई कथा चल रही होगी.
Is that so? No? Okay. कोई कथा शुरू होने वाली है जल्दी?
ओके, ऑन द वे तो है. हाँ जी, हो सकती है.
परमानेंट वाली कथा?
हाँ, नेक्स्ट वाली परमानेंट ही कर दूंगा मैं. मैं ये टेम्पररी के लिए जा ही नहीं रहा हूँ मैं.
हाँ, परमानेंट वाली तो है. यस, बट वो टाइम लगेगा. ही विल टेक हिज ओन टाइम.
Cool.
या
Okay. So, okay, एक और generic question about in general, health perspective, everything going well.
Touch wood, health is very nice. For coming 2.5 years, no health issues. He is managing really very well. So he's taking care of it.
Feel it. I feel it.
Amazing. You feel it and the cards are saying it all, so yeah. Super cool.
Super cool, yeah.
Okay. Finally, any tarot guidance for something?
Will I be able to open my dosa center?
Okay.
I want to open a dosa center in Bombay.
In Mumbai, okay.
Umesh Dosa from Bangalore, I want to bring here. All Bangalore people listening, help me.
Yes, within a year.
I'm going to bring the best dosa center
Within a
to
year.
Bombay. You guys will all relish this dosa.
And you're
got
inviting us all, right?
Pay करना पड़ेगा but ठीक है.
अभी ऐसा क्या?
वैसे
He's a true businessman, no? That's why.
ठीक है.
Of course, no.
All right.
Yeah.
So with this, thank you so much, Dr. Pranjal. Yet another amazing session with you.
Thank you so much.
And guys, stay tuned for what we're gonna coming next with on Winmatch presents Starry Secret.
Yeah.
This was one of the most interesting, amazing conversation that I had with Adnan. I thoroughly loved myself. This entire conversation. It was fun. It was amazing.
Yeah.
What was your take on it?
Oh, a lot of fun. Was extremely tired before I came here. It's really late, but your questions messed me up. The first three, I came in a nice laughing mood. I was like, okay, I'm gonna chill, talk. The first three, I'm like, I'm going there. I'm like, okay, these are really, this thing really made me think for a second and stuff. But I enjoyed it. I like these kind of conversations.
I am glad. With this, with a lot of love in our hearts and a lot of appreciation for you, the work that you've been doing, this small token of love and appreciation that we want to hand it over to you.
Wow.
This is presented by Winmatch on behalf of Starry Secrets
Right.
for you.
Winmatch, Starry Secrets, thank you so much. Wow. Oh, there's like some green cool things. This looks cool. Thank you. Thank you for the green stuff.
Thank you for your time, Adnan.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a delight.
It was.
इसे जीतने के लिए ये लोग काफ़ी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आपको नहीं करनी पड़ेगी। विन मैच स्पोर्ट्स पे जाइए एंड विन योर ओन गेम। विन मैच पे यू डोंट जस्ट प्ले द गेम, यू चेंज द गेम।